Good morning, guys. Today's Tuesday, January 17th. We got back yesterday morning about 3 a.m. on Monday morning from Novi, Michigan. The show was phenomenal. The traffic at that show was really good, and the customer base and people interested in buying fishing tackle was fantastic. We sold tons of ice fishing stuff, tons of crankbaits for walleye fishing, quite a few reels. It was a good show. It was one of the better shows I've done before. It was really good to see people out and excited about fishing and spending a little bit of money, get ready for this upcoming season. So it was a real good way to start off the year. I want to thank all the customers that came to the Novi show and shopped at Anglers Avenue. We really appreciate it, and we're hoping to get more of your business with our online store. And if we can do anything to help that or take care of you anyway, go ahead and give us a call. Feel free to do that anytime. Now we're getting ready to head over to Niagara Falls. We're heading out tomorrow morning as soon as everybody's ready to go in the morning. I think 6 or 7 o'clock. Yesterday we unpacked the trailer and started to repack it with all the salmon stuff. We're going to be bringing a lot of stuff. This is probably the most stuff I've ever taken to a show before. Number one, because we got a bunch of booth space. Number two, because I think this market is pretty unique in the sense that it's got a great salmon fishery, but also a great walleye fishery right there, all in one. So we're going to be bringing a ton of custom crankbaits, Deep Junior, or DHJ, I mean, Deep Husky jerks, custom painted ones. We've got custom painted Bandit crankbaits. We've got custom painted Perfect 10s. We're going to be bringing an entire rack of Bay Rat crankbaits. Those went really well at the Novi show. The extra long deep, the extra long shallow, both went really well. I think what's going to take off at this Niagara show will be the new S3 crankbait. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's a crankbait that only dives to 3 feet. It can be used for guys that are pole lining or hand lining for walleyes, but also is going to be a huge hit on all of the Great Lakes for brown trout fishing in the spring. Being that it seems like the brown trout fishing is getting better and better each year in shallow water, 4, 5, 6 foot. It's hard to use any crankbaits in there because everything dives more than 3, 4 foot. You know, you want to be able to put it a long ways back behind the planer board to get some stealth. But if you do that with a normal size crankbait, you're going to be eating bottom right away. So this new S3 should be exciting. The other exciting part about it is they have, I think, 6 or 8 colors, and we did, I think, another 6 or 8 custom colors that we'll have on display for the first time at the Niagara show, the Greater Niagara Fishing Expo this weekend, and then when we get back, we'll get them on our website. So that's pretty exciting. Just wanted to give you guys a rundown of what we're bringing. Hopefully it's enough stuff for everybody. I'm sure it will be. We're going to bring a huge selection of rods and reels. I didn't bring any rods last year, trolling rods. I'm going to be bringing a ton of Shimano Taloras. I'm going to be bringing Okuma White Diamond trolling rods, some Okuma Coldwater trolling rods, some Okuma Big Lake Series trolling rods, which is a custom line made for a distributor in Michigan. They're kind of higher end Okuma rod. And we'll probably bring a little mix of Shimano TDRs and Okuma Classic Pros for the lower end stuff, the economy rods. So we'll have all makes and models, you know, from copper rods to wire diver rods to, you know, regular planer board rods, downrigger rods. We'll have it all there. We got a huge reel display. We have all the Okuma series, the cold waters, the new ones, the big ones, the high speeds, the standard cold waters. Also the convectors, every model of convector, high speed and low speed. We will have Magda Pro DXTs, which is kind of Okuma's remade version of the Magda Pro, and we'll have Shimano Dakotas, Daiwa AccuDepths, Daiwa Sea Lines, Daiwa Saltus. So we'll have a huge selection of those. We'll also have some bait casting reels and some spinning reels there for the walleye and bass guys that might be interested in some stuff. All the reels will be on a fantastic price, you know, that you don't want to miss out on. As far as tackle goes, I'm going to give you guys a quick list so that you know what we're bringing, and if you're interested in stuff. And I apologize if I miss anything. we got all of our new Anglers Avenue customs for 2017. Most of them aren't on our website yet. Haven't had time to get them on. They'll be on next week probably when I get back. From Dreamweaver, we did probably 30 new colors of Super Slims that are custom. Either they're on a copper blank or a gold blank and weren't made on those blanks before, so they're considered custom, or a completely new pattern that Dreamweaver hasn't made before. So literally we're going to have 20 or 30 custom Super Slims there along with all our regular Super Slims. We'll have Spin Doctors and our new 6 or 7 custom colors. I can't remember what we did. We'll have those there in 8 or 10 inch. 8 and 10 inch I should say available. So from Dreamweaver we're going to have a ton of new stuff that way. From Pro King we've got a bunch of new flashers, some that are their new colors and a bunch of customs that are ours. That Mountain Dew scum line was big by you guys, so we did it in the white blank. Also did the green scum line and the blue scum line in white blanks. You know, we've got all of our customs that we've had before, so I think we have now close to 30 colors of Pro King flashers. I'm quite certain nobody has anywhere near that on all the Great Lakes, so it'll be a good opportunity for guys who had some success last year, or if you heard your buddies had some success last year with the Pro King flasher, which was real popular on Lake Ontario. You know, you want to probably get some because it's going to be a great opportunity. I'm right in front of you, and check them all out. We'll also have Pro King spoons, magnums, and regulars there. They're new colors this year and all the standbys. As far as Michigan Stinger goes, we did 6 or 7 new custom colors in those as well. I'm quite certain all the local tackle stores will be ordering those soon, as they always do. You know, unfortunately in the custom business, most companies don't do an exclusive, which I totally understand. They have to sell tackle too. But, you know, Anglers Avenue's been cutting edge since we opened the store. I've been working really hard to always bring customers something new, something different, something better from a color or technology standpoint than was out there before. You know, so keep that in mind when you're shopping. Take a look at our website, anglersavenueproshop.com, for all of our custom colors. Absolutely most stores will end up ordering those from Stinger or Dreamweaver or Diabolical or whoever at some point. But if you want them and you want them, you know, right away, then you know, we are always the first to have them. So we'll have our 6 or 7 custom colors with Stinger. We'll also have a ton of spoons there from them, Stingers, Stingrays, and I think there's a couple new spoons we got that we designed especially for that Lake Ontario market. So that'll be exciting. From Diabolical, I think most of you guys already saw, we came out with 3 different two-face meat rigs that are Anglers Avenue customs. A white one with glow tape, a chrome one with solid UV tape, and a chrome one with crush UV tape. So we'll have those there along with all their normal colors, and their new color this year, Freak on a Leash. We'll have that one too, so that stuff's all pretty exciting. One of the product lines that took off pretty well over there last year, at least from our standpoint as a tackle store, was the Superfly spoons. We shipped a ton of Superfly spoons to New York last year. I'm bringing those along, so we'll have a rack of those. That'll be good for the guys that have caught some fish on them and are looking to see what other colors are available and actually get to see them. I'm just taking a look here. Oh, moonshine spoons. We already have the 2017 new moonshine spoons in, so we'll have our selection. By the way, our selection is every color. We have every single color moonshine makes in Magnum, regular, half moon series. So I don't think anybody else stocks every single color we do. We have them all in stock, and we'll have them all at the show, including the new 2017s, which I think we were the first ones to get those for the year. Pro Troll flashers, I did receive some of the new fish and chips blades in. I didn't get all the colors yet. They're having trouble getting them all in a timely manner, as it's been a hot ordeal. They got a few of them last year and everybody went crazy over them. I did myself. I did really well on them. So we did get 4 or 5 colors in. There'll be a very select few at the show available, but whatever I got's going on the rack and will be available for guys to buy. You're probably going to want to get your hands on some of those, you know, especially for fishing with meat. That's going to be a real big deal. Atomic flies, Tom Allen's going to be there, obviously. He'll have a huge display of his own stuff, but we're going to bring some backup. He's the #1 selling fly in that market, and he's got a bunch of new meat rigs this year, and I know he said he's bringing a select limited amount of each of the items because he's got so much stuff. He can only bring so much, just like we can. So we're going to bring some backup for him. Not only are we going to have his meat rigs there in case he runs out, or you know, if guys are grabbing stuff from us and they just want to grab some of his stuff, we'll have it on the rack. But there's some colors that he did this year for us, a couple of custom colors that work real well for me here that I wanted to have in his line for our combos and stuff. And then I sent them some sneak peek pictures a couple months ago of our new Spin Doctors and Michigan Stinger flashers that were coming out, and he designed some flies to go with those for combos on our website. So they're, you know, custom flies. I think he's going to sell them to anybody, but I mean, you know, they were custom designed for us for behind our flashers. Black Magic, White Magic, UV Green Goblin. Trying to think what else off the top of my head. There was 4 or 5 of them at any rate, and he'll have some of those, I think, and we'll have a pile of them. I've got them in the unrigged and rigged, along with all the standard Pro-Ams and big fins and all the stuff that we're shipping out of here every day to that market. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Don't want to try and miss anything for you, but we got a ton of stuff. It's pretty crazy. I'm really excited. It's been a long time since I've been this excited for a specific show. I like show season in general anyways. Everybody's you know, got cabin fever, wants to talk fishing, which I love to do, but you know, this one's going to be one of the most fun I've ever had. Participating in the salmon school with Bob Songen and Jerry Faluca is obviously going to be a highlight of it. I can't wait for that. But just getting the opportunity again, I really enjoyed myself last year at that show. I think the Greater Niagara Fishing Expo is a fantastic show. It supports the community great. We don't have a lot of shows like this left. I really appreciate the effort that the show committee is putting you know, is putting forward to be able to have the show, and it's great to see the number of vendors that are supporting it. The only way to keep shows like this going and have a place for fishermen to come and buy stuff and learn and have fun and enjoy the fishery more is to participate in these shows. It doesn't do any good to complain about it. If you're a fishing tackle manufacturer or a fishing tackle store, you know, in that area, it doesn't do any good to not participate. You're not helping your fishery at all. You're much better off, in my opinion. You know, it's my opinion. You're much better off to just participate in the show and bring some stuff there and show the customers what you got. Like I said, I'm a huge believer in the fact that there isn't a lot of opportunities like this anymore with salmon and walleye specific shows of this magnitude for this serious of fishermen, and I really hate to see these go away. You know, they're a great opportunity for guys to learn, young guys that are getting in, older guys that have been around a long time that want to shoot the breeze and talk fishing. Just a great thing to do in the winter time. So if you guys are planning on going there, make sure you come by and say hello, introduce yourself if you haven't met me before. We'll have 6 or 7 booth spaces. We'll be hard to miss. We'll have a pile of stuff, and can't wait to see you guys come up this weekend. So until then, hopefully we have safe travels. We'll see you Friday or Saturday or Sunday.